Hey guys, how are you guys doing today? Good morning. Yesterday I was being a little bit facetious. I was being a little bit sarcastic, but I was serious. I'm going to give you guys some location. As I said, guys, it's hard for people to move. I get it. I do have a sense of humor. Sometimes, guys, I have to give the truth with the humor. Reason being is because we're in that time where a lot of civilization have been here before. They have faced this time, and every single one that faces this time that we're in actually got wiped off the face of the earth. The existence of human being, we have been around on this earth for over 400,000 years. It's not general knowledge. The reason why I know this is because I've got the information from Africa. They actually found a gold mine that go back that time, and the civilization, the humans then that were mining for gold. Now, during this time, there were a celestial race that was on Earth, the Anunnakis, and they were here for gold. Now, I don't want to get too much into that because, as I said, it's not common knowledge. But we are living in that time. The Anunnaki, our Creator, God, however you want to call him, in Sumerian text, they actually called him Inky. He's the one that they claimed on these texts that created humans in Mesopotamia, which is now modern day Iraq and Afghanistan and so forth, over there, that side of the world. Anyway, I don't want to blabber too much, but I'm going to give you guys some locations. As I said, guys, I know it's hard to move, but meaning when I said pack your stuff and run, is that it's not going to get better. It's going to get worse. These locations are the key location where if you're here, I suggest you would want to think about moving. I'm not saying moving now. I'm just saying move as quick as you possibly can because it's about to get extremely bad. All right, here we go. Now, first and foremost, let's go to places like Taiwan. All right, Taiwan, Yujing. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Yujing. Places like that in Taiwan. If you're there, I would suggest you think about moving because it's not going to get better. And other location, Taiwan again, Yilan. Hope I pronounced that correct. If you're there, I would think about moving because it's not going to get better. Now, the Philippines, as I said before, I'm going to give you one place in the Philippines, guys. I don't want to touch too much on the Philippines. It's kind of calm a little bit there. But Davila, Davila, if you're in Davila, would suggest moving because it's not going to get better, folks. The quakes are coming and there's some big quakes coming. All right. Now, these are very key locations from all over the world. Now, India, if you're in places, the India region in Nicobar Islands, the Nicobar Islands in the India region, if you live there, I suggest you want to relocate. Now, Indonesia now, notorious. Baghdad Lampang, if you're there, suggest you run because it's not going to get any better. As I said, guys, I'm not trying to make fun of people where you live or whatever. This is my sense of humor. My goal is to make people aware. All right, I'm not a professional. That's my disclaimer. I watch the chart. It's something I enjoy doing. I'm making people aware. It do come with a sense of humor. So if you do have very thin skin, I suggest my videos are not the videos you really want to watch, but giving you guys great information. I hope you guys benefit from it. The Banda Sea south of Indonesia, if you're close by the Banda Sea, I suggest you run. All right, because it's not going to get better. Now, let me go to places in Japan. Yasaki, Hasaki, Yasaki, Japan. You would want to run because it's not going to get better. Let me go into Russia. Now, places, probably can't even pronounce it. Petropavlovsky and Kamkasky. Petropavlovsky and Kamkasky. You want to run, all right? If you're there, pack your stuff, run as fast as possible. And if you're in Alaska, at the southern part of Alaska, I don't think my video will get there, but if you're in the southern, along the shorelines, this extreme south, pack your stuff and run. Now, we're going to have also a volcano eruption right around there, along the shorelines. I promise you, it's imminent. It's going to happen, folks. It's not if, it's a matter of when. The fuse is already lit there. Now, Places like Stanley, Idaho, if you're there, run. Keeping it real. Get out. Petrolia, California, southern part of California, close to Mexico, run. All right. I don't want to get too much with California. I suggest if you live in California, run. That's pretty much what I would say with California. Now, the border, New Mexico border, right there where you meet Mexico, you don't want to be there. Just get off that section right there of New Mexico, where New Mexico meet Mexico. That border, run. Okay, it's that simple. Now let me go to Puerto Rico. Now let me touch bases on Puerto Rico. Places in Puerto Rico, you wanna, if you're there, pack your stuff, run. All right, and Puerto Rico right now is getting swamped. Now in Dominican Republic, in Punta Cana, run. If you're in Punta Cana, pack your stuff and run. Now let me go to Puerto Rico here. Puerto Rico, you guys are getting killed. You guys are getting smacked. All right. If you're in Parguera, run. Pack your stuff, run. If you're in same thing, Parguera. If you're in Parguera, run. Now, if you're in Guanica, 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 Puerto Rico, pack your stuff, run. It's not going to get better, folks. Maria Antonia, Puerto Rico, if you're in that location, run. Ponce, Puerto Rico, it's not as bad there today, but you guys are always getting quake. All right. So if you're any of those locations I list, pack your stuff, run. Now, Mandrika, Greece, pack your stuff and run. It's not going to get better. All right. It is that simple. Fiji region, pack your stuff and run. As I said before, one of the safest places to be here is actually in Australia. The safest place to be, if you live in Australia, God bless you, man. You guys stay there, do not move. If you live in Russia, at the extreme north or in the middle, stay there, do not move. It's one of the safest places to be. I'm sorry. Russia, Australia, in the middle of, and Canada is one of the safest place you can possibly be right now. If you're any of those locations, you guys are good. You guys really don't have nothing to worry about. The only thing, stay away from the shoreline. All right, that's it. Now, you guys have a great day. I hope this information helped. I will give you guys more information. Chile, if you guys are in Chile, run in the middle section of Chile, the central along the shorelines. You don't want to be there. You want to pack your stuff and you want to run. All right. Now, that's pretty much, and Hawaii too. Let me hit Hawaii. There's a place in basically Hawaii. Oh man, let me go to Hawaii here. And okay, Hawaii just move away from the shorelines. This is the best advice I can give to Hawaii. I can't really pick a place for Hawaii because it's a bunch of islands. You just really want to stay away from the shorelines as much as possible. Now, this is where the volcanoes will erupt in Alaska. So if this video ever get to Alaska, I don't think it will, but if it ever does, you in Chiknik, Alaska, Chiknik, Alaska is going to have one of the biggest fireworks Alaska have ever seen because the volcano is going to erupt there. It's along the shorelines, and if you guys are there, I would suggest you would want to relocate and relocate fast. It's about to blow. You guys have a great day. God bless y'all. I will give you guys as much information as I possibly can, as I get them, as I do my due diligence, do my research. I give you guys the information. Whatever you do with it, it's completely up to you. I did my part. All right. Love y'all. And thank you guys very much for always sharing my video.